everybody. You are now tuned into another episode of Everyday Heroes, and we got Real Name Wynton, John J, JB Written, and Jam on the show. And before we get into anything, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to Everyday Heroes. We have a ton of content coming to you. Trust me, we're gonna have some different content coming to you. Trust me, you don't want to miss out. So subscribe, like, comment. You know what I'm saying? Don't be here when we ain't nobody like that. You know what I'm saying? Don't do all that. You know what I'm saying? Be here now so you can experience greatness. So before we get into anything, how's everybody doing?
Man, it's
I'm doing
good, man. It's vacation time. Time to go relax.
All right. All right. Cool, cool, cool. What about you, Jam? How's it going with you?
Oh, I'm doing pretty good.
All right, all right. Glad to hear. Glad to hear. All right. So, with me, I'm just chilling, doing my thing. Got a lot of business going on, but won't talk about it on the show.
You ain't
So,
gonna ask me how I'm doing?
I thought you said something. My
No,
bad.
I
How
ain't
you
say
doing? How you
that.
doing? How you doing,
I'm
JB?
doing good, man. I'm doing good. I'm ready for Thanksgiving.
Okay.
I'm ready to eat some greens, beans, potatoes, majors, booty. No, there ain't no booty.
Hey, this guy.
Hey,
I don't know what
somebody
you
on
be
here.
out here doing,
Hey,
sir.
somebody on here eating booty though.
Shoot, I got no shame in my game. But anyway, so we're gonna go ahead and get it.
Uh,
We're gonna go ahead and get into this. So let's get into this topic. We're gonna continue the relationship series.
Oh, yeah, relationship series.
All right, we're gonna continue the relationship series. This is part two of the series of volume one, and the question is gonna be: is being equal fair in a relationship?
nah, not in no relationship, man. This ain't no relationship. I think yes, in a relationship too, but also, I mean, people, a man and a woman have their own responsibilities. I think women and I'm an old school type of guy, so I ain't into this new millennial type shit where women it's okay for a woman to do this and I ain't into that. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like the woman should handle her business, women qualities business, and the man should handle his business. My woman should have to take out the trash. You know what I'm saying?
You being around the bush, man.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you
No, I'm
being
not.
around the bush.
All right, naturally, if since I say I'm old school, then I guess you can't say it'll be equal. But at the same time, I'm the type of guy who also cook. I mean, the most famous chefs in the world are men. You know what I'm saying? So we can't say women got to cook, clean, all that. Nah, because men should cook and clean too. But I think women should do it more. So I think we should all do the same things, but I think men should do certain things more and women should do certain things more. And it'll equal out.
All right, all right, Jam. What you think? Is being equal unfair? That's the question.
All right, well, I'm gonna give you my opinion on this. In theory, equality, there's nothing more fair than equality. It sounds good, but in a relationship, I think that we bring and we try to say that we equal just to make the other party feel, feel relevant or feel good.
I agree.
Because in my opinion, a relationship, it is impossible to be equal. Somebody has to dominate, somebody
Somebody.
has to be in charge. And if it's in reality, if it's not the man, if the man is not in charge and dominating, I don't think it's possible for the man or the woman to be happy.
I agree.
There's a lot of strong women out there, and if you got a
Yes.
strong woman, that means that you just have to be a stronger man to be able to, and I hate to put it this way, but to be able to handle a strong woman. And and if you trying to sit here and be equal, and well, we're gonna make every decision equally and fairly, you ain't taking charge. And and I just think that equality in a relationship, it doesn't exist.
I'm gonna take it a step further,
Mm,
Jam. I'm gonna take it a step further, okay? Because when I thought about this question, and I thought about it hard, and it's to me this is a deep convo. I think it's unfair to the man. I'm talking about a man who works hard, who does everything he, come home, pay the bills, does everything he can, living in this world called America. It's unfair to the man to be equal. I feel that way. I feel like it's unfair to the man to be equal. Naturally, a woman cooks, cleans, and do all those things. Now, there's nothing wrong with a man that can do it and do all those things too and take care of the kids. But I think as a man, if you go to work, if you do everything and take care of your home, it shouldn't be equal.
Hmm.
You
I
know,
agree because I think you should be the king, and you got
yeah,
to be the king of your castle.
all right,
Man,
exactly.
I'm gonna
so
say this. I disagree with y'all
I,
because it's
Okay,
women out there who work just as hard as men do. You know what I'm saying?
I
And
so
agree.
if what y'all saying is correct, then your relationship is based on. I think it's based on finance because, like, let's say
mhm.
you get laid off tomorrow, you don't have no job and you ain't doing shit. Your woman still gotta cook and clean? Hell no,
Okay,
that ain't fair to
I'm
her.
I'm gonna
You know what I'm
answer
Okay.
that.
saying?
Go
Mhm.
ahead, Winton.
So I'm going back to Jam's point when he was talking about, it's got to be a man and a man's got to be king, and I think that's an old school mentality, borderline slave mentality, and the reason why is because that's a very old school way of thinking. There's plenty of women nowadays that carry men more than men that carry women. There's a lot of women
Amen.
out there nowadays that will carry a man, buy a house, finance a house, have a better job than the man does in today's time to make those decisions. And I
Okay,
know I can name two people off the top of my head that's like that.
Okay.
So I don't think
I'm gonna
that's
go back.
always the
I
case.
don't. I
Relationships,
disagree with
relationships.
the
Hold on,
Hold
slave
on,
one
mentality
more thing,
part.
one
hold
more
on.
thing, one more thing, and I'm gonna call time on myself. But relationships are all variables at the end of the day. It's all on how that person runs the relationship. It's not just, oh, the man's got to be this, the man's got to be king. There's alpha females out there too, and there's some bitch ass niggas out there too.
Amen.
So
But hold on, I did say in the beginning, I say if a man is doing everything he's supposed to do, working hard, living in this society, and he's doing everything now, if he's just a fuck nigga, he's just a fuck nigga. You know what
But
I'm
hold
saying?
on, I can't
But
agree with that, bro. Cause just cause just
I'm
cause
just
a
saying,
man ain't working don't mean he a fuck nigga. You
somebody
don't know
somebody
his
got to
Exactly.
be the dominant.
circumstance. You know what I'm saying? Look, a man could still be dominant and submissive at the same time. Like you could still run your household, you know what I'm saying, but still your wife or your girl is the breadwinner. You never know a person's situation.
Even
So
if she is the
Okay.
breadwinner, and somebody still got to be the dominant one. Go
right,
ahead,
but
Jam.
but but you could still be that though.
Go ahead,
See,
Jam.
but here's the thing. Just because you money don't make you a man. and,
Exactly.
and
Thank
and
you.
cooking don't make you a woman. So
Thank you.
I'm
I
not
agree.
saying that that when you got to be the king of your castle or whatever, that means that the woman got to cook and be barefoot and wash the dishes and clothes. But what I'm saying is that at the end of the day, in any relationship, there's a head and there's somebody that has to be able to take charge. And yes, there's strong women, and women stand up and do an amazing job, but that don't necessarily mean that that's the best way for it to be done. They just do it because a lot of times you have to do it because there is a lot of weak people out there, but it still is not ideal in
it,
the
it
healthy
it's not
relationship.
ideal. It's not ideal to you because you're not used to it. You know what
Eh,
I'm saying? You're not open to the idea of it. You get what I'm saying?
I mean, but look, everybody run their household different. So you go if you
Exactly.
ask 100 different men, you'll probably get 100 different answers. You know what I'm saying? With me personally, I feel like
I don't
I
think you'll
feel
get 100. I think you'll get the same answers from a lot of good, a lot of strong
nah,
men. They
cause
want to be
I
the
look.
head of their
And,
household.
I
and
feel
that's
like
and
this.
that's
I
the
know.
strong man.
No, but see, this how I see it though. I know I'm a strong man. Like that, nobody can contest that. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I feel like in certain areas, my wife is stronger than me than I am. Like I hate to say no. I'm bad at saying
Agreed.
no. And people ask me for things all the time, and I give it, give it, give it, give it. My wife jump in, hell no, you ain't getting him nothing. No, come on, let's go. And I'm
But
gonna
hold on.
listen
I'm gonna
because
say,
she
but let's
she
go back to the question
go
though.
ahead.
It's saying the question was, is being equal unfair? And
I don't think it's
I'm saying, yes, it is. It's
I say
unfair.
yes and no. I say yes and no
You ain't
because
answering the question.
but look though, look, I'm gonna say why it's yes and no. It's yes and no because even if you say it's unfair, all right, look, it's equality, it's being equal unfair. You say yes, right?
Yes.
All right, so that means if your
And
woman has
Jams
good
and Jam say it's
all
impossible.
right, but look, all right, so how I see it is if your woman has good advice and has a plan to build both of y'all gonna disobey her or say no to her because you feel
Hey,
like
well,
she.
I'm not saying that though. So I say I'm
All
not.
right, go ahead,
Yeah,
go ahead,
I'm.
explain
Yeah,
because
I'm not.
it is fair.
I'm not saying that just because like for example, you in charge. I just use you in charge to use those words. Don't mean that you don't sit back and you don't listen to your partner because she can help you rise to the top, and where you
Thank
fall
you.
short, she
That's
can
my
help you.
point. That's
But
my point.
Hold
but
on, listen.
the question is equality.
Right.
Yes, that's the question.
But look, that's my point. My point is the equality will measure itself out because where you're weak, she gonna take over. Where she's weak, you're gonna take over. Y'all make each other stronger by compensating each other's weaknesses.
Yeah.
Therefore, the equality will measure itself out through the years, through the relationship. You're not good at everything. If you do think that, then
Why are you
obviously,
in a relationship? Why are
huh?
you in a relationship then?
Right. You feel me?
Saying,
Like I said, it's plenty of things my wife is way better than me at. It's plenty of things I'm way better than her. I think I'm
Okay.
better than her at more things than she better than me at things. But when she's at her strength, I'm gonna follow her. And I don't feel no way about it.
All right, but well, let's look big picture though. So like when I look at a relationship, I'm not just looking at day to day, but I'm looking at what's the vision that we have for our life and where we going.
Right.
And somebody has to lay that strong vision down, and at the same time, then you have to take the input from who you with to help enhance that vision. But somebody still
But look, bro.
is the head of that.
Right. But from what you saying, it's not gonna be y'all vision. It's gonna be your vision because
Huh?
you the only one coming up with the vision. She gotta have her input in
Hey,
the vision
I,
too.
I'm saying this. I'm saying this. My vision, and she helps bring additional things to it.
Nah, bro. I
Yeah,
can't agree with that.
that's
I
what
can't agree with
that's
that
what I'm
because
saying.
I
that's not
said,
fair.
this
That's not
dude,
fair to the
this
woman.
dude,
I
But that's
can't
the whole
agree with
point.
that.
It can't be fair.
It's not. That's the whole question. It's
So
That's why
not.
I said
so
it can't
look,
be
so
fair.
look, so from what you saying,
Look, I'm not.
if you a big drug boy kingpin and she wants you to get out the game, you gonna be like, hell no, like you gotta listen to her positivity,
That's
her
supplying
input.
our money.
Like,
See,
no,
but
what
you
does
still
she be
see.
like? Look, we got 10 million in the bank. Let's go buy these properties. Let's go invest in this. I'm good at selling clothes or making clothes. We can open up a business. Let's turn this thing legit. You gonna be like, hell no, hold this is my plan.
Look, a man that's strong headed. If he want to be the kingpin, you ain't gonna be able to turn him into into
That's
anything else.
You're
So
not.
hey,
if
I
you really like that,
disagree.
then
You're
you
not.
need to go ahead and get you a girl that's gonna ride with you.
But
But
I disagree with that
yeah,
too, man. Cause I'm telling you, strong women
let me ask
change
you something.
strong men. If you got a strong woman behind you, she'll build you to be uh, more than the king. And
mhm.
look, I'm telling you, like it's true, bro. Like a woman could build you more than you ever think she could. And even a dope boy, she'll make you not even want to do that shit no more. You
She's a
feel me?
good helper. She
I agree.
is.
This
Great
guy,
She
helpers.
gonna
this
help
guy.
you.
Women are
Okay,
great
let me
Y'all,
helpers.
hold
boy.
on. Let me
Y'all, boy.
hold on. Let's call time. Okay, Jam. Let me ask you a question.
Uh-huh.
Are you in a relationship?
Yep.
Married.
Okay, and how long you been in a relationship?
But since '07.
Oh, 07. So, over 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And you mean to tell me that your relationship is ran that way?
Yeah, and I'm not saying that I don't listen to her
She a
opinion,
slave, bro.
and I'm not saying that she don't have
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
she
but
got
Relly,
like she got her
that's
opinion, she got
the
her
line
thoughts.
just
You know,
now.
she got things that she run. I see you sitting here taking it like I'm saying that she can't think. No, she does whatever. But what I'm saying is overall, I had a plan for where I want to go, and she comes and she helps make that plan, and she helps blow that thing up. You know, but I'm saying that at the end of the day, somebody has to come together with a plan, and then somebody has to support it.
But
Okay,
what if
so
your
And,
You
plan
know,
and
ain't
hold on,
good
hold on,
though?
hold on,
What
hold
if
on,
your
hold
what
on.
if her
and
plan
See,
better than
valid-
yours?
then you better listen to it.
just
well,
validated
hold
what
on.
you said.
Can I?
As far as careers, your career could be anything. And like, let's say, if my wife is Serena Williams, right, and she doing her thing, I'm following her. I'm not gonna say, oh, I'm gonna go get my own career over here. No, like whatever I
Why
do.
not?
But
So you
listen
just
to me.
gonna
Let me
be a
finish. Let me finish though. From what she's doing, you know what I'm saying? She got the plan for us to build our own whatever. So I'm following her. And when I feel like I wanna or we wanna build our own business, when we wanna invest in real estate, stock market, I'm going with her. You know what I'm saying? We doing that together. You feel me? Because it don't need to be two roles. We hand in hand with this. So
yo.
I'm saying like if like I'm a truck driver. My wife, she's a nurse. That's but even though we have two different careers, we both bringing the bacon to this house. And this, when we bring it to this house, that's to further build our plan. We got plans financially. We got plans how we want to run our household, how we want to raise our kids, what we want to save in the future, what's our goals for the future, shit like that. You feel me? So I mean, it all depends. I'm not gonna be mad at Serena Williams because she a millionaire and I'm not. I'm like, let's do it.
I think one thing. I think one thing we want it to be equal, but at the end of the day, somebody's making those decisions.
I think over
Right.
time,
Somebody is, but it
right.
doesn't have to
But it's
be the
both of
man.
y'all.
Exactly.
Exactly.
And both y'all have to be on board with the plan. You know,
Exactly. That's what it
doesn't
is.
doesn't
I,
have
I
to be
think
the
I think it is equality, but I think it's equality over the time. Cause at times she gonna be the head of the household because she gonna have the power decision. And then other times the man gonna have the power decision. But that's what makes a power couple is when she can compensate for your weaknesses and you can compensate for her weaknesses. And that's what's gonna make y'all powerful, unbreakable. Other than that, if you think your idea is always the best, y'all gonna end up in a hole a lot because you ain't listening to your woman. You know what I'm saying? And you shouldn't even be with a dumbass woman anyway. And the woman shouldn't be with a dumbass man.
I mean, I can agree with that, and you know, I'll just say this for instance, like you know, Michelle Obama, right? You know, she wanted to get a doctor's degree a long time ago, but when Obama became president, she put her doctor's degree on hold just to help and support him. And as soon as that was
Right.
over, she went back and got a doctor's degree, and that's when the equality came back in.
Similar. My wife went and got her RN first, and I waited for her. Like I even stayed home with my kids for a little while, and then when she got done, I went and got my CDL. And right now, we both like switching. That's why I work in the daytime, and that's why she work in the daytime, and I work at night because one hand washing another over here. It's a partnership. It's not like one man leading the ship. If it's like that, that shit ain't really gonna work. That's what you got a partner for, is for the
Uh,
partnership.
uh, Hold on, John Jay. Let
Yeah.
Jam tell it. It been working for him for 10 years plus.
No,
So
it hasn't. It couldn't. It couldn't been.
look, I'm just messing around.
See
Jam.
on some of the things. See, I think that you mishear some of the things that I say. All right, I'm not saying that you don't sit here and listen to your woman, and neither am I saying that your woman shouldn't listen to the man. But what I'm just saying is that when it comes to equality, it's just not going to be equal, and somebody's going to have to stand up and be dominant most of the time. And anytime you got it most of the time, equality is going to be out. And you know, and if you got if you a guy and you got you Beyonce or Serena Williams, and you want to follow her around and do that, then by all means do that, because big ups to you. You got you somebody that could hold down the business. But I'm just saying
still don't
that,
make it equal.
It's still not equal. In that case, it's just equal for the woman. But in my opinion, and it's sad that it's not like this. We do have a bunch of weak men, or a lot of men that is just not around. So the women have to stand up and do that.
Yep.
But the way that it should be, the men should be there for their family. They should be there for their wife, for their kids, for their community, and they should be somebody that stand up, that other people can follow them. And that's the way that it should be. And that's where I think ultimate happiness will come to place.
Hey, Jim, I agree with you on one thing as far as
all this, but go ahead.
Look, real quick. I can only agree with you as far as it not being equal. If, like, let's say my wife, I got an investment, that opportunity, and my wife like, nah, I don't like that. And I'd be like, trust me, it's good. And she'd be like, nah, I don't like that. She'd be like, I'll be like, trust me. After that, like, you gotta make an executive decision. I think the executive decisions go to the man. You feel what I'm saying?
So you saying what I'm saying?
That's all. But
so
you
now
ain't
you
saying
now
like, you ain't saying it like that. I feel like
I
power
just
part
want to
go
put
to
it
the
in a
man.
nice way.
Hey, look, yeah, my choice of words come across harsh and male show.
Right.
But I
The
get
executive
that.
decision go to the man. That's what I'm gonna agree with you with.
Then you saying the same thing I said.
Okay, but you ain't really say it like that.
The executive decision, that means a man in charge. The man dominating.
Right. I agree with that part.
Okay.
That's all I agree
So
with.
hold on. That being said, John Jay.
What's up?
Said, so now, if you felt like I said in the beginning, if the man's working hard, he's in it now. But if you felt like the executive decision goes to your wife, is that unfair? You see what I'm saying? That's the question.
But look, I feel like
with that, is
go
it
ahead,
fair?
Wayne.
If your wife came to you with that, is that fair?
Yes, she's saying like, no, I should be able to make the executive decision.
No, not on. I mean, look, I'ma say this. It
Don't switch it.
You want to make women feel good. You don't want to.
I promise you. I feel like certain scenarios, maybe the woman can have the executive decision. But if I got a good idea versus your good idea, my good idea finna go.
All right.
John Jay, hey, don't give me. Hey, I'm done with y'all. You man, you gonna try to make me feel bad at what I said, and then come back and try to agree.
Hey,
with what
but you ain't say it like that though.
No,
you ain't
I
say
said
it like that, man. I feel like my wife do got say so. My wife got say so.
But until you pull your executive card, then she can't say that.
When the executive card come out, then it's on me.
Jam, you see how you tried to make us feel bad about what we were saying, right?
Yeah.
So then come back and agree with us.
I think we were saying two different things though.
We were saying we said
y'all said it. Y'all probably worded it different. But
no,
I
thought about it. I thought about it. I made an executive decision to think about this topic. Just like
okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, all right. The executive decision do go to the man.
So
in my book.
So the question is being unfair, is being equal unfair? That's the question. Do you think now? I think if a man's in the household,
All right, so let me
Okay.
give a little bit more then. Let me give a
Okay.
little bit more. All right, let's say you make the executive decision, right? And your
mm-hmm,
executive decision put us under the hole or put you and your wife in the hole.
mm-hmm.
Then the next executive decision go to her. Cause you
Nah.
already done fucked up.
Hell
All
no.
right, man.
You
Nah,
can't
Listen,
fuck up
let me
twice.
respond. Let me
Yeah.
respond to this right here. Now,
go
Okay.
ahead.
when it
Shit.
come down to decisions, every decision that everybody gonna make is never gonna be right, and
Right.
you can't sit back and beat whoever up because they
Yeah.
make the wrong decision. You live from it, you learn from it, then you move on. You don't lose your executive rights just because you make a wrong decision. And then,
If you make
and
multiple,
if you smart as a man, if you're not good at something, if you ain't good at cooking, then give her the executive decision to
thank you.
decide
That's
what
what I've
what to
been
cook.
saying.
You
No,
know,
you
That's what I've been
yeah,
saying. I
yeah,
said that.
don't do
I
that.
said the
Okay.
Oh
woman,
my
well, you're
God.
weak. The woman take
yeah.
Okay.
it, and when she
We
weak,
said
you
the
take it.
same
See,
thing.
I said that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but
So
for the bigger picture, how we raise our kids, but manage the money, all of that stuff. I got a plan. I have plans, and I want to be with somebody that's gonna follow my plan, take my vision, and make it their own.
If
Right,
you
right.
don't follow it, to me, it's unfair.
Yeah, if you don't follow it, you ain't gonna be happy. Y'all ain't gonna last.
Right, right.
Listen, look,
Period.
it's good.
okay. Okay. So let's get into our closing statements on that on all this. So I'll just end it off with this. John Jay, by the way, did say what you just said, Jam. He did say that. He said that in certain situations, you gotta follow that, the plan on those kind of things. I make the executive decision on cooking all the time, and I make my executive decisions on finances. But she makes her executive decisions in other areas that I fall short in. You know,
Thank you.
and at
Thank you.
the end of
That's
the day,
all I'm saying.
What you gotta
major
you gotta
executive
make in the
decisions.
bed.
Now here's the here- now,
That was a joke, man. That was a joke.
so when it comes to the ultimate executive decision where it can cause you guys to go into financial problems or whatever the case may be, at that case, if you really believe in that plan, just leave her.
Man, no, I don't agree
Listen,
with that
I'm
shit,
gonna
man.
say my final. I'm
Just
gonna say my
have
final
faith.
thought.
Let her know that, hey, I believe in this plan. This is going to work. And if you're going to get in my way about it, I don't think this is the right situation for us.
See, that's that. Listen, that look. I'm gonna say my final thoughts. I think it is unfair to be equal, but at the same time, y'all over here dancing around this question like it's hard.
I,
Okay,
I don't.
because I know all of y'all are He-Man on this doggone show. And if y'all said before, you ain't following my plan, you can leave. That's something that is dominant. You see what I'm saying? You can't say, well, we both make decisions, but if you don't make the right decision, I'm taking over. You see what I'm saying? That's basically what y'all saying. So, if your decision going against my decision, so y'all saying the same thing. Just say, hey, this unfair. It's
I have
unfair to
yet.
be
I have.
equal.
I have yet. I have, but it is fair to be equal in the right aspects. And
Man,
so far, I've been lucky enough to have somebody that supports me through the things that I have these crazy ideas about. Now, when I come to
Yeah.
that idea, then we'll have the craziest idea that you don't want to support. Then we'll get to it when we get there. But right
I'm
now,
All right.
I'm enough to have that. So
Okay.
let me give my final thoughts. My final thoughts are over time, both people, both the man and the woman will be equal. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, we don't know everything. The man don't know everything. The woman don't know everything. And
that
when picking a mate, you supposed to pick something valuable. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna pick something that, you know what I'm saying, you tell her you want to save 10 bands. You get the 8 bands, she done spent 6 bands. Like, she fucking up the flow of what we trying to do. If you
that
got somebody that's doing that, then she either gotta tighten up or we gonna have to part ways. But
right.
a strong woman with brains, somebody who's valuable, both parties will have the executive decision at some time. You know what I'm saying? But if both of y'all, if you just feel like you got the better idea, then you know what I'm saying, the man should make the executive decision. But if he fuck up, he gonna have to find a way to make it up to his lady. You know what I'm saying? And that's it with me.
Well, I give my final thoughts.
Yes, sir.
One, somebody got to be dominant, and in my opinion, if the woman is a very good woman and she got her a man that's not good, and I don't mean money, I don't mean that, I mean if she got him a man that just ain't smart and she's a genius, she's either gonna cheat on him or she's gonna leave him. Like a good woman need a good man. Michelle is a great
Vice
woman,
versa.
but she had to be with
Vice
Barack.
versa.
Now it's a little bit different sometimes with men. A lot of times men will get a woman that's weaker, because sometimes men want to be in charge so bad that they'll get somebody that'll go along with them and they'll be happy. But in an ideal relationship, somebody has to be dominant, and that makes it impossible to be fair.
I that's a good one. Good segment, y'all.
I'm feeling that.
Good segment.
Real good one.
Yeah. So, it gave some great input, Jam. I like it. We're gonna have to talk. We're gonna have to talk off air about this stuff.
I ain't like how you and John Jay kept switching on that topic.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
I ain't gonna say nothing else.
I
ain't
ain't
gonna say nothing
switched.
else
I
about it.
stayed the
Y'all
same the
switched
whole
up, man.
time, bro.
I'm
No,
gonna
you
so
didn't.
y'all want to make them feel good by telling them they're important, but
It's fair, y'all.
but
to
then
make
at
a
the end,
decision.
y'all talk about, well, it's still my way. I got
It's
executive
still,
decision.
yeah, I'm the executive. Nah, man. Yeah,
Nobody said all that.
you can be the executive if I make you the executive.
No, that ain't even it right there, bro. That ain't even it. Nope. Nope.
Switch.
We ain't nobody switching. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe on Everyday Heroes. We got a lot coming towards you.